Brussels chief Maros Sefcovic has risked stoking further tensions by demanding that Britain fully implements EU-ordered trade checks in Northern Ireland. The European Commission Vice President rejected Lord Frost's calls to negotiate the Brexit deal's protocol to avoid a hard border. Instead, the EU's negotiator said he was willing to explore flexible, practical solutions within the confines of the post-Brexit border fix to relieve the burden of the measures on people in the region. Mr. Sefcovic said, "The protocol on Northern Ireland is a joint solution that the EU found with Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Lord David Frost, and was ratified by the UK Parliament, to address the unique challenges that Brexit, and the type of Brexit chosen by the British government, poses for the island of Ireland. Its aim is to protect the Good Friday, Belfast Agreement in all its parts, maintain peace and stability in Northern Ireland, avoid a hard border on the island of Ireland, while preserving the integrity of the EU single market. In order for these objectives to be achieved, the protocol must be implemented. Respecting international legal obligations is of paramount importance," he added. "We will continue to engage with the UK. Also on the suggestions made today, we are ready to continue to seek creative solutions, within the framework of the protocol, in the interest of all communities in Northern Ireland. However, we will not agree to a renegotiation of the protocol. The EU Commission's hardline interpretation of the post-Brexit rules for Northern Ireland are set to be backed by member states. Even Ireland, which is calling for more flexibilities than others, has said no to renegotiation." One EU diplomat told Express Co UK, "The Northern Ireland Protocol was negotiated and signed by Boris Johnson. It was ratified by the UK Parliament. We now expect the UK to implement what it has negotiated, signed and ratified. No ifs, no buts, no excuses," a second insider added. "There's no unilateral action and no room for renegotiation on the protocol." Others vented their frustrations over mad and outrageous plans from Downing Street and fumed. They're a non-starter. David McAllister, the EU Parliament's Brexit coordinator, all but confirmed MEPs would reject the British proposals. He said, "Permanent flexibilities are not acceptable. The protocol was painstakingly negotiated under high political pressure, ensuring to minimize disruption and help local communities and businesses. It cannot be renegotiated. It is part of the solution of a problem that is Brexit, but UK sources are more confident they will be able to convince the EU to change its tune." Whitehall officials believe the ongoing turmoil in Northern Ireland means Brussels' opposition to any change is not sustainable. In a statement to Parliament, Lord Frost urged Brussels to renegotiate the terms of the Northern Ireland Protocol. The Brexit minister said ministers want the bloc to give up its rights to take disputes over the border fixed to the European Court of Justice and allow goods that don't meet EU standards to be sold in the area. He also called for fewer checks to be carried out on goods crossing the Irish Sea, insisting that they accounted for just 20% of all EU border checks for food and animals. But Lord Frost stopped short of saying the UK would trigger Article 16 to override the protocol despite claiming the conditions to activate it had been met. He said, "It is plainly clear that the circumstances exist to justify the use of Article 16. Nevertheless, we have concluded that this is not the right moment to do so." The peer added, "Put simply, we cannot go on as we are. As we've sought to operate the protocol, it is clear that these burdens have been the source of considerable and ongoing disruption to lives and livelihoods. We've seen reductions in supermarket product lines. We've seen more than 200 suppliers decide they would no longer sell to Northern Ireland. And we've seen difficulties, not just on the famous chilled meats, but also on medicines, on pets, or movements of live animals on seeds and plants. What is worse, these burdens will get worse, not improve over time as grace periods expire, leaving businesses facing ever more unsustainable burdens." Lord Frost insisted the government's preferred outcome was for a negotiated solution to be found with the EU.